Hello students, welcome to today's revision class. Today we will have a quick revision of chapter heat transfer. So what is heat? So there are many forms of energy and heat is also one of the forms of energy. So heat is the sum total of potential energy and kinetic energy of all the molecules present in a substance. So when a substance is heated, its molecular motion increases and kinetic energy also increases. Or when the kinetic energy increases, the heat energy possessed by a substance increases. So now we see what are the effects of heat. So what are the effects of heat? So the first one is change in temperature. Change in temperature. When a substance is heated, its temperature increases. The next one is change of state. When heat is provided, there can be change of state. Suppose at a solid on heating, the solid changes into a liquid. The change of solid into liquid at a constant temperature on heating is called melting. It is called melting. The change of solid into liquid at a constant temperature on heating is called melting. And the liquid on heating, it changes to gas at a constant temperature. That is called boiling. And the liquid on cooling, it changes to solid at a constant temperature, which is called freezing. And gas on cooling, it changes to liquid at a constant temperature. That is called condensation. And some of the solid on heating directly changes to gas. This is called sublimation. And some of the gas on cooling directly changes to solid. So this is called solidification. So in all these cases, you can see that one form of matter changes into another form. So that is a change of state. So another effect of heat is change in size of the body. When a substance is heated, its size changes. So these are the effects of heat. The first one is change in temperature. Change in temperature. When a substance is heated, its temperature increases. The second one is change of state. Means one form of matter changes to another form, like solid to liquid at constant temperature. That is called melting. Liquid to gas at constant temperature. That is called boiling. And gas to liquid at constant temperature. That is called condensation. And liquid to solid at constant temperature is called freezing. Direct change of solid to gas at constant temperature is sublimation. direct change of gas to solid on cooling at constant temperature is solidification. And another one is a change of size. The size of the body changes on heating. So we have seen boiling. So boiling is the process of changing liquid into gas at a constant temperature by heating. And in every time a liquid can change into gas at any temperature. That process is called evaporation. Is called evaporation. So what is evaporation? The change of liquid into gas at any temperature. The change of liquid into gas at any temperature is called evaporation. Then how can we increase the rate of evaporation? The rate of evaporation that can be increased by increasing the area of the exposed surface. By increasing the area of the exposed surface, the rate of evaporation can be increased. For example, suppose that when you take a tea in a cup, so suppose that the tea is very hot, so in cup it won't be cooled soon. So you can pour this tea into a saucer. When you pour this hot tea into a saucer, soon it will be cooled, because in the case of a saucer, the area of the exposed surface is more. So the rate of evaporation also increases. And the another factor is flowing air. Suppose that a hot tea, you take a very hot tea, that time you can flow air, you can flow like this, you can flow air into the tea. Then the rate of evaporation will be increased and the tea will be cooled soon. So the rate of evaporation can be increased by flowing air. That is another factor which affects the rate of evaporation. Then, and another factor is humidity. If the humidity is more, the rate of evaporation will be less. So these are the factors affecting the rate of evaporation. Then some of the differences between boiling and evaporation. So boiling is a fast process. Evaporation is a slow process. Boiling takes place at a constant temperature. Evaporation takes place at all temperature. Boiling takes place throughout the liquid. Evaporation takes place only on the surface of the liquid. So these are some of the differences. Now, the next topic is thermal expansion. So what is thermal expansion? So thermal expansion means the increase in size or the expansion of a substance. The expansion of a substance on heating is called thermal expansion. The expansion of a substance on heating is called thermal expansion. And there are three kinds of thermal expansion. There are linear expansion, linear expansion, superficial expansion, and cubical expansion. So these are the three types of thermal expansion. So linear expansion means increase in length of a solid on heating. For example, the case of a thin metallic wire, when we heat it, its expansion comes only in its length. That is linear expansion. And superficial expansion means the expansion of a substance in its area on heating. That is called superficial expansion. So if you take a thin metallic sheet, its expansion will come in its length and breadth, means its area will increase. That is a superficial expansion. Then cubical expansion. Cubical expansion means the increase in volume of a solid on heating, the increase in volume of a body or the increase in volume of a substance on heating is called the cubical expansion. So these are the three types of expansion. So this is all about today's class. Thank you.